Hello everyone. In today's video, I'd just like to simply discuss why I'm back diecast collecting after stopping for almost 2 decades. Checking out my collection, I believe my last car ranged around 2007, 2008, and nothing I have crosses the 2010s. So it'll just be a yappy video. So if you're not interested, obviously you can tune out. And I'll just simply talk about what made me stop, what made me begin again, and some thoughts I have. Uh, let's talk about why I went back into diecast collecting, and the reason is definitely this fine specimen right here. This is the Matchbox Ford Fiesta Mark II, and seeing this on the pegs and just its very angular body and the way it has like very good headlight detailing and taillight detailing and all the trims and whatnot, it just made me very very happy. So I picked it up, and the immediate reaction was that I need to take a bunch of pictures with it. I need to go out with it. I just need to explore with it. And it made me remember why I like these cars and why I am, you know, like a car enthusiast at heart. I do like cars. It's just that I've gone out of touch with them due to life getting in the way, just growing up and um, having to filter out information because as we all know now, with how the internet is, there's just way too much information all the time, right? So back compared to when I was younger, it's just more wow, I see this car in the game and I have some attachment to it because I drove it and it performed well, or maybe it's a antagonist car, so like I want to have it just so that just to prove that I've beaten them, or something like that, right? So in that sense, I've just been like out of it, mostly because when I stopped, the peg hunting experience for Hot Wheels is absolutely terrible. It's all like fantasy cars, and okay, not I did defend fantasy cars in a previous video, but it's more of a case that they are peg warmers. The cars that absolutely no one wants, because with the rising prices of Hot Wheels, getting a full plastic on plastic car, or at least like 95% plastic on like 10% base metal base car, is extremely expensive for like at the time 7-8 ringgit, even 9 ringgit. So converted, that would be like about $2, 250. So that's just ridiculous, and I just didn't want to get into that anymore. I kind of stopped because of that. And I did get into other hobbies, but they're very unsuccessful in terms of time spent. I spent some time doing RC, but RC maintenance costs and just running costs is a lot higher than I was expecting. And keeping a car running just with replacement parts costed me a lot more than I have spent in total, with like lighting gear and like some toy sets while now restarting this hobby. But that leads me perfectly into why I'm back. Like I said, this car brought me back. It made me remember what these little cars bring to my life. It's fun, it's detailed, I can roll them around without care, because it has plastic bumpers, so like ramming them around wouldn't really damage the paint. But I'm back because I'm interested in doing more diecast mods, doing more diecast photography. I want to capture the spirit of these little cars to the best of my abilities and show them to whoever that would look. Honestly, I'm mostly doing it for myself because scale photography, like this shot right now, this looks cool, and it's cheap to build. I don't need to do anything special to like keep a car running, change out parts, solder or something. I just need to do some very little arts and crafts, and I get a parking lot scene that I can fill with my cars of the week, or even my favorite cars of all time, right? And take some pictures with them, simulate a car meet, and maybe make a little video to like fluff up that side of my brain that's like, wow, these cars are real to me. These cars are not just toys, right? That's the beauty of diecast collecting. It is whatever you want it to be. And in terms of customization, I did some work with, like, the poverty spec Porsche, and I will be doing more cars with candy paints, as I'm still learning how to apply the paint well, have good coverage and stuff like that, and just to make my own super treasure hunts, make my own cars that people want to see, not for the attention really, but just because they're eye candies. They're supposed to look good, right? And talking about how collecting has changed, there's just so much more information now. Back when I was doing it, maybe due to just the internet getting more normalized, or just people actually archiving information about Hot Wheels, I find the Hot Wheels wiki absolutely stuffed with information. And back when I was collecting, I didn't have mobile access to internet. I didn't really have a wiki of sorts to look at. So what I see on the pegs is all there is, right? So I'll go peg hunting. I'll go see, hey, I found this, like I found this Ferrari. That's the most interesting car of the bunch today. So I'll get it, on a weekend, on a shopping trip. But now it's like I'm learning about, like, super treasure hunts. I'm learning about treasure hunts. I'm learning about all these things that I just never knew existed. And the normalization of the internet also does a thing in terms of the procurement process, the buying process of Hot Wheels. There's also the e-commerce aspect to it now, and like I can buy current case cars for less than retail, because the sellers just think they're not worth retail, right? Something like Decidedly Go, that has been featured before in the channel. I got this for less than retail because resellers think this is a fantasy car, no one's gonna want it. But I find with a new casting and a special feature, it brings some fun and some play elements that I have never before seen, and that's very interesting to me. That's why I got it, and that's why I would like to show it to you guys. And it's just something that would have never crossed my mind to ever do before the internet, and before when I was collecting in my childhood. My current goals, they're rather sporadic. I still go pet hunting quite often, actually. I don't find it tedious. I do it, like, during lunchtime at my work, so it's not like I'm going out of my way driving kilometers and kilometers to do it. It's just like, oh, I finished eating, I have like an hour to spare, why not just go look around and see what's on the pegs. And the other aspect would be of goals would just be modification. Like, I've made some videos in the past, weight mods, paint mods, and just changing the appearance of cars. And I've been doing it with I've been doing it with like rather cheap diecast cars. These are not Hot Wheels, but like it doesn't matter because they have screwed on bases, so I can take the car apart, like respray it, strip it, and actually destroy it if I will, because they're not worth that much in terms of monetary value. But if I get the paint job just right, if I do it really well, right, then it's something worth keeping, and it becomes more than the car's value itself because it's something that I've made myself. And for anyone else that's thinking about returning to diecast collecting, I just have to say to have fun, because I've seen the end. I've seen the extremes of diecast car collecting, and what's the point of having thousands and thousands of cars when you're not enjoying them, when you're not having fun, when you are thinking about buying or renting another storage facility just to keep your thousands and thousands of cars? You've gone too far, in my opinion. Anyway, it's just me yapping. But I buy cars, I unbox them, I take pictures with them. I just, when I'm free or when I'm at the table, I take a look at them and, you know, just admire. Hot Wheels recently has done an amazing job with their paint. I'm not sure if it's a paint technique or it's like a pipeline, like process swap or something like that, but look at this. This metallic paint is just never available in cars previous, and even something like this just looks absolutely beautiful. It looks like a candy paint, but it just says Viper Blue. I have no idea what that color is. Like, just have fun. Just remember to have fun. Don't let FOMO get to you. Don't let, oh my god, this new car, I have to have it, be the point that you're collecting. Just buy at your own pace, enjoy at your own time. This has been me yapping for about 12 minutes. Thank you so much for listening. If anyone does, leave a comment telling me what cars are your favorites in your collection, and if there's any what you want to get in the future, please like and share if you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.